Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. Does it take a rocket scientist to buy gold? Not really. It's pretty much common sense, although there are some pretty good tips out there, I think, that one should consider when buying anything, and especially gold. It's pretty expensive. In this video, we're going to talk about 2 ways to be stupid buying gold, with heavily emphasizing one particular way. Let's explore! Buying gold. It is something that many people get nervous about for good reason, and one of the biggest reasons is, well, understanding what is real gold and what is not. But before we get to that, let's first talk about one of the reasons to be stupid buying gold, and that is overpaying for gold, genuine gold. Just like with silver, gold's premiums have increased, although not as much as silver, but regardless, buying it, you can pay a pretty hefty premium for it. In this particular coin, this is the 2015 American Liberty series, the first year of issue for this particular U.S. Mint product. And for a while, it was trading for not a whole lot above bullion value. But the wide range that you paid for this coin is pretty drastic. And the best thing to do is to shop around. You can just find a listing that you like, and this particular one is from eBay, and you can pay a fairly high price for it. And in this case, $2,500 really is about the normal price you would pay. The average price these days is about $2,500. And that is typically average. However, look at the shipping. They're going to charge you $50 to ship this coin. So keep that in mind. Now, eBay is probably not the best source to buy precious metals, especially coins like this, but this seller has a 100% positive feedback rating. More than likely, they're probably a legitimate seller. This is an ungraded coin, and the only reason why I mention that is because sometimes you will find graded coins and you have a better notion as to whether they are genuine or not. More than likely, they will be genuine because fake gold coins typically aren't in slabs, although that's not always the case, so you should always be careful. And that leads us to the next and most stupid way to buy gold, because it's one thing to pay a high premium for gold, a higher premium than where you can find a better deal for it. That's just common sense. But the biggest area of stupidity is what I'm about to show you here coming from eBay, and that is this. Somebody paid what one could consider below the average price for gold, for this gold coin, and think, oh, I got a pretty decent deal. But indeed, they got hoodwinked. They got scammed. Yes, indeed. In this particular listing, we can tell almost immediately that it's fake, even though it's listed as genuine in the mint seal box, even though we don't see that mint seal box. And in fact, if you look off just in the distance beyond this picture alone, you can tell if you recognize that certificate of authenticity that this is not a genuine product. In fact, here it's listed here as a 2015 American Liberty High Relief $100 gold coin, box and COA, mint and seal box here, right? And if we look down here, oh, look at this. Isn't that nice of them? They're going to take 10% of the sale of this item, and they're going to donate it to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Well, isn't that so nice of them? Now look here at the contents here. They show it here as being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nines, pure gold. That's your, certainly that is a red flag in and of itself, because the United States Mint has never produced a 5 nines pure gold coin, number one. Number two, this says it's graded by NGC. You can clearly see that it's not graded by any grading company. And it says it's gold high relief. So they're lying to you right out of the gate. Here's another clue that is fake before we even look in the details of the pictures here. Somebody, 11 bidders, got hoodwinked on this, got scammed. They have 0 feedback rating. And eBay allowed this thing to go through, and really it's kind of their own fault that it went through. But here we see, here on this picture, you can kind of barely see it there, but it says copy right. Let's see here if I can. Right here it says copy. And so there it is. And so this thing got through the eBay people as a legitimate listing. But nonetheless, that thing is showing it as a genuine article, but it is not. It is not genuine. There you can see the copy on that pretty clearly. And by the way, it doesn't say that it's gold anywhere on the coin. Whereas the actual listing, it does show that it's 1 ounce of 4/9 fine gold. In this listing here, you can see that it is not listed as gold. So this coin is legitimate. It's just not a real gold coin. And so there's that listing. So there, that person got scammed by this person lying about the listing, and that was stupid. It was stupid of the buyer, of these buyers to bid on this thing. Here's another one with 1 bid, with $10 shipping. They got royally screwed on this thing from the same seller, and you can see there's even some. It's the same. Looks like the same pictures here for these 3 here. So there you go. And so that is there. Wow. Something else. Look at there. And this one here, they don't even have, I don't think they even have anything here listed here. Well, yeah, here it is. eBay for charity. So there, and that's just another way to try to pull on your heartstrings. Hey, you're going to be submitting to a good cause if you buy this coin. Complete and utter scam. And this seller has other items for sale here. Let's see. Well, nothing right now. But they need to be shut down. You can report these listings. And I would certainly encourage people to do that. But definitely a big-time scam on this particular piece. Now, so that is the other way that you can be just super stupid when buying, especially on eBay. You got to be very, very careful. Ironically, there's other things that are, quote, offensive that they will certainly flag very quickly and not allow to go through. But these scams, they certainly do allow to go through, which is a shame that they won't crack down on actual scams, but allow some of the things that, quote, are offensive to some people. Now, here's another one. This lister has what doesn't say they're power seller here. This is a listing that indeed is legitimate. This is a completely legitimate listing, and somebody was very, very stupid when they bought this thing. eBay should not do anything to this seller because they did not misrepresent the item at all. It's except for in the title, they could have been a bit more clear about it, but they certainly weren't. But in the fine print and in the pictures, you can clearly see that it is not a gold coin. They don't ever say the word gold here. And so let's look through their pictures here. We can see clearly here it says copy on it. There's the word copy. There's nowhere on the coin where it says that it's gold. And here you can see they even show the certificate of authenticity on the outside and inside. And it shows there that it is copper layered in 24 karat gold. And it is a 40 millimeter. And it is, so there it is. And here we can see produced by the U.S. Mint. And it talks about this thing, American Liberty. And it's a gold layered high relief replica. So it's very clear that it's a replica, even though they don't say it here. Down here in the details, they do say that the modification description is a copy. And it is up to you, the buyer, to look at that, to figure that out, and to check that out. So this is a legitimate listing, but look at that. People thought they were getting a great deal because these coins usually sell in the range of somewhere between $2,400 and $2,600. And this person thought they got a steal at $1,975 plus $6.28 in shipping. Look at that. Well, because of their ignorance, because of their stupidity, they're going to be paying almost $2,000 for a clad coin that was not misrepresented on this listing. Now, it was misleading. It was a misleading listing because it says 2015 American Liberty High Relief. Nowhere in the title does it say copy or clad or any of that sort. But you can see from the pictures, you can see from the item specifications that nowhere do they say that this is gold. Very interesting. You've got to be very careful. And you know what? On eBay, it's very easy at times to get excited. You see something, you see a good deal, and a buy it now price, it's just a steal. And then just to react emotionally instead of taking a breath, taking a step back and really reading through the details. Look at the fine print. In fact, look at the pictures. They're very clear in these pictures. It's abundantly clear that this thing is not gold in any stretch of the imagination. So there is a difference between this listing from somebody who has other items for sale that are legitimate items here, we can see. And then the other guy here who's a complete and utter scammer. And so there it is. So there is a report item button. I encourage people when they see things like this to report these. This guy needs to be kicked off, and I hope that whoever buys this will get their money back. The one good thing about eBay, it is a buyer's market. In other words, they tend to go with the buyer, and so if there's a dispute, you'll be able to get your money back. This one here, they've got a case to get their money back if they're scammed. The other listing here, it's not. They're going to have a tough time because it was not misrepresented. Either way, don't be stupid when you buy your gold. If you're looking for a bullion price, you want to try to find the lowest possible price with the most liquid and recognizable gold possible for pure stacking purposes. If you're a collector, and this will probably be considered a collector coin, well, do shop around, I mean, look at the shipping costs. Look at all the other factors that come into play here when you're taking that into account. And when you do that, then you should be okay. Now, could this be a fake coin? Potentially, possibly. Could they have used fake pictures and of the coin that was from somebody else and send you a fake coin? It's very highly possible. And this particular guy or person has 100% positive feedback, so probably they're okay. But although that can be probably tweaked as well, so you never know for sure. Either way, do your own due diligence and research when buying gold. It's a lot of money to put down for something that's not real. Do not be stupid buying gold. I hope you found this video insightful. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for taking the time to watch. I do post videos on a daily basis, and I want to encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.